What's up, guys? In this episode, I'll be giving you a monthly recap of my M1 Finance portfolio. For those of you that don't know, I started in the middle of April with just around $100 to start. I give you full visibility on the stocks I'm buying and the percentages of my whole portfolio those stocks are. Stick around till the end because after the recap of my portfolio, I'll be discussing what I'm going to be doing with my stocks in the coming months. I'm going to be doing a major restructuring of my current assets. So here's my current portfolio balance of the M1 Finance portfolio. As you can see, just to go over some current values, the current value of my portfolio is now $549.60. The net cash flow is $513.14. The current gain I have is I'm up $37. This gain is a combination of market gain, so that's gains that I've been seeing in my stocks, and some of the dividends that I've been earning. And the current return on my portfolio is 11.36%. So as you can see, just some quick numbers here. One of the key takeaways is that to get started, you don't need a lot of money, right? So I started this portfolio with $100, and ever since, I've been contributing $100 every week. And so now you can see that I have been showing some market gain. I've seen $36 in increase, and I've been seeing some dividends, right? Some of the stocks that I own give monthly dividends. And so that's one of the things that you guys can do also. The one thing I like about M1 Finance is that this is a low-cost solution to start investing. You don't need to buy stocks for their current price. You can just buy fractional shares. And unlike Robinhood or some of the other brokerage sites, you don't need to wait to start fractional share investing. In terms of the current holdings I have in my portfolio, I haven't done much changes since you've seen it. Berkshire Hathaway, this is an expert pie that I discussed in one of my previous videos. So this has seen a pretty good return. As you can see, this is 49% of my current pie. So this is a major holding that I have. If I click into this, you can see that Berkshire Hathaway is made up of a bunch of companies. And so as you can see, this is an expert pie. I did not create this. This is basically a template that I just used from M1 Finance. Just to go into more detail in this, as you can see, it has Apple as their major holding. This is 37% of the pie. And it also has a couple of banks in here. You have Bank of America, American Express, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, US Bancorp. This is what makes the Berkshire Hathaway slice in my pie. Other than that, I have the Vanguard High Dividend Yield Index ETF. What I like about this is that you get paid dividends. As mentioned, I also hold VTI. VTI is the Total Stock Market Index ETF, which I recommended as one of the best places to start for beginners looking into investing. This is because this one ETF has shares in every company that's listed on the stock market. Other than those, the rest of my portfolio are individual stocks. So unlike Berkshire Hathaway and the two ETFs, which are made up of multiple companies, the next couple of stocks you'll see are just companies, so they're not funds. Shopify, this one has seen some great returns. As you can see here, it's up 48% since I've bought it. 48% is a big number. As you can see, I'm up $3.84, and so if I were to have put more money into this, I would have been seeing major returns. But the point of M1 Finance is to show you guys that you don't need a lot of money to start, and you can see similar types of returns with just $100. Okay, next one I have here is Raytheon Technologies. This is a good company. This is one of the Dividend Aristocrat companies that was mentioned in one of my other videos. MSC Industrial Direct Corp. This is another one that's a Dividend Aristocrat. Community Trust Bank Corp. This is another Dividend Aristocrat. And Tesla. Who doesn't love Tesla? This has been probably one of the most spoken about companies these days, especially with their recent launch of their rocket. Bar Harbor Bank Shares. This is another Dividend Aristocrat. Eastman Chemical Co. Another Dividend Aristocrat. UGI. Another Dividend Aristocrat. And then the next four companies also. Realty Income, Nucor, Omnicom Group, and Franklin Resources. Those are all Dividend Aristocrats. And if you don't know what Dividend Aristocrats are, those are basically companies that have shown over the last 25 years a proven track record of issuing dividends at the same or at an increased rate. For those looking to start investing in dividends, the list of S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats is the best place to start. Right? When you first start, you don't want volatility. So you want to invest in companies that have shown proven track records to give you dividends. What's nice about dividend investing is that whether the stock goes up or down, you still get paid a dividend. One thing to note is that for dividends, you just have to do your research. Dividends get issued at different intervals, which is highly dependent on the fund or the stock, right? So they can get issued in either quarterly, monthly, or annual basis. That is a look at my portfolio. As you can see, it's nothing fancy. It's very straightforward. I put in an expert pie just so you guys can see that you can make gains when using these investing templates that M1 Finance gives you. I also have a few ETFs just to show you and highlight that you will be able to see gains. You know, one of the things you'll see is that VTI has seen a 12% increase, which is huge, right? The average return that you're expected to see over a year is about 7 to 10%, right? So right now, VTI is actually over that threshold. And then I start to go into some dividend aristocrats, you know, very safe companies. These are probably what have contributed to my earned dividends. In the beginning of the video, I talked about a major restructuring of my portfolio. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to create another pie that'll take up a slice of my pie, right? So what I'm going to do is, instead of having these individual stocks take up 2%, I'm actually going to make a sub pie for dividend aristocrats. Right now, my current portfolio has 10 dividend aristocrats. I'm actually going to make a sub pie that includes the full list of dividend aristocrats. If that's something you're interested in, I'll share a link so that you can actually get a copy of that pie that I create with the list of dividend aristocrats. That's what I have for my May portfolio summary analysis of my M1 Finance account. As you can see, there's nothing fancy there. There's stocks in there and funds that I've spoken about in my previous videos, such as VTI and the Dividend Aristocrats list. What we focus on this channel is getting you to start investing and thinking about building wealth. As you can see, with M1 Finance, it's so easy to start with just $100. And what I like about them is that with $100, you can start investing with fractional shares, which unlike some other companies, you'd have to wait for. This has allowed me to have shares in companies such as Shopify, which is currently trading at $757. Hope you guys liked that video. I'll be doing monthly updates for my M1 Finance portfolio, similar to this one, to show you guys that you do not need a lot of money to start investing. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Your support really goes a long way to helping us create quality content on this channel. And if you'd like to connect with me on other social media platforms, I'll leave the links to my profiles down below. Feel free to follow and send me a DM or a tweet. Thanks for watching. If you guys are going to start an M1 Finance portfolio, please use my referral link down below, as it gives both you and I $10 to start. If you guys have any stocks or fund recommendations that you think I should be adding to my portfolio, please leave a comment down below. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next video.